Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jennifer C. at HomeLifeCultureLink.com, Nino Simeka at MortgageGodfather.ca, and Jewelry Forever at JewelryForever.ca. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
There be any
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, all of you, to episode 142. I actually checked that time. Episode 142 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. And I am your host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown. Good morning. Hey, AO and TO fan. Hi, donates $50. Whoa, money. Thank you, AO and TO fan. I've got a nice frothy cappuccino. And it's really great all weekend. Yesterday it was rainy. It's supposed to be rainy today. Come on, it's a long weekend in Canada anyway. It's supposed to be a long weekend. It's supposed to be sunny and bright and everything, but it's we'll see how it is. Yeah, I can see drops of rain on the window. Hey, low key. Hey, Scott, been a while. Hey, low key. Welcome. Well, as I just said, I'm Scott Dion Brown, your host, but I am not alone because I'm joined, as always, by the greatest co-host in all the galaxy, the one, the only.
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's gloomy, it's gray, but that's okay because it's Sunday. It's our Sunday.
Hey, that
Sunday.
rhymed.
I know.
That rhymed.
I realized that as I was saying it. Hello, Scott.
It's gloomy, it's gray. But that's okay. It's Sunday, fun
That's
day.
my freestyle, okay?
Very impressive.
We're Southeast Cartel when you do them.
Yeah. They would be proud. So, how was your week, Regine?
It was good. I made the announcement on the pageant sit down that I am only going live now once a week. Galaxy Canada is just around the corner. And then comes international prep. So I figured just do it once a week.
Things are getting busy. Busy. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. It just means that all the people who are battling to be guests on the show, they'll just have to wait. They'll have to wait a little longer.
It's so funny because with Galaxy Canada, there's a lot of appearances that come with it, and so everyone's now trying to get their last minute appearances and be like, "Do you have a spot? Do you have a spot? Do you have a spot?" I'm like, "Sorry, I'm only going once a week." You missed
Regine,
your shot.
Regine's very popular, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thanks. All because of the sit down.
Exactly. All because of the sit down. Well, Regine, speaking of the sit down, we got sent some fan art.
Oh, can I see?
Wait.
I have a few questions to ask you about this fan art. I asked you this off the top. Am I in it?
Yes, you are.
Is it from an actual fan or a stalker?
Oh, it's a fan. Don't worry. In fact,
is it good?
Oh yeah. It's very good. You're going to see it right now.
Okay.
Art
Did you draw it?
No. Although, I wish I could. Okay, check this out.
Okay.
Do you remember Patrick? He sent us the fan art, the first one of the two of us.
And you liked your muscles.
That's right. Yeah, he made me shredded just like I am in real life. Exactly. Well, he came into my live stream the other day, and he mentioned how he's doing digital art now. So, like, I guess drawing on a tablet and stuff. Yeah. And he was like, Scott, I would love to do like a digital art version of that piece that I sent you before with pencil. And I said, okay. And he sent it over.
Let me see.
Check this out. This beautiful piece of fan art from Patrick. Look at that, Regine.
Oh, that's
Look
cool.
At that. Isn't that nice?
I like that I'm wearing pink.
Yeah. You got this cool, your shoulders are showing, but then it's got like these neat sleeves.
It's literally what I'm dressed like right now.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right.
I love it.
Well done, Patrick.
You got the colors down.
I've got this cool shirt with red sleeves. And again, my arms are like nice and swole the way they are in real life. So that's good.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, me too. We've got our sit-down mugs going.
We should get shirts like that.
Yeah, I mean, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? I'm a fan. Anyway, Patrick, thank you very much. Oh, my mom's here. Thanks. My mom goes, very nice. I agree. Look at that. We look great, Regine.
It is. It's really cool. It's so funny that, like, literally the outfit this Patrick threw on to me is peekaboo shoulders, and here you go, guys. Here's my shoulder. It was
prophetic. It was a prophetic creation. So thank you very much, Patrick, once again for your fantastic piece of fan art. Looks amazing. Looks spectacular. Well, Regine, I think we need to bring in our guest. Our guest today, actually, well, she's been on the show twice before, but it occurred to me.
She came on two very important shows, though, Scott.
That's true. In fact, yeah, that's right. Our guest today was on our very first ever episode. And then she was also a guest on
our second birthday
episode. But the thing that I didn't realize, which kind of was a surprise to me, but she's never been a guest just on her own. She's always been on, like, our first episode, we had several people on, and obviously because of the birthday one, again, it was kind of a party episode. But I was surprised. I'm like, we must have had her on her own, but no.
We were supposed to.
Yes, that's right. In fact, we'll probably get into why. I mean, she was almost a guest. Anyways, finally, things have worked out. So, ladies and gentlemen, our guest today is an award-winning actress born in the city of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Her recent credits include The Swearing Jar, Ghost Rider, and Hobbie, for which she received Young Artist Academy, Young Entertainer, and Joey Award nominations. She's also a triple threat with a black belt in Taekwondo.
Wow.
So we're very excited to have her on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm sit-down welcome to Athena Park. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Hi.
Oh my goodness.
I was actually expecting you to say Athena Rose. And I was like,
sorry. Oh. That's my mistake, not Scott's mistake.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the thing that happens when people don't know. Yeah, like Regine knows another Athena. But I think Athena, you're the only Athena that I know. So when I hear Athena, I automatically think Park.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, welcome to the show. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Well, like 50-50. Well, like mood-wise, amazing. But energy, a little bit on the low side, just because, girl sleepover, you don't sleep.
You don't sleep.
You don't. It's just not a thing.
You sleep the next day.
Yeah, you sleep the next day, but yeah, and we're gonna go to brunch, so it's exciting. Yeah.
Sounds fun. Yeah, I pulled a few all-nighters. Yeah, I do find once you get out the other end, there's this point where like you don't almost feel tired, you just feel
hyper.
Yeah, a little like yeah.
No,
yeah,
me and my friend were describing like the phases of like an all-nighter. So it's like first you're like tired and you're just like, okay, I have to get over that hump, and then it's like party time. So like get over like the tired hump, and then it goes into like the weird, crazy, hysterical laughing phase, which we did have multiple times, and then it just goes like kind of just dead, like completely dead, and just not talking and just sitting there, and then it goes into hysterical laughing, and then it goes tired again.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
When I was in elementary school, there's a bunch of us. I think there's like 7 or 8 of us, and obviously we all lived in the same area. So for each person's birthday, we already knew that we were all gonna sleep over. So we all had our sleeping bags and our little sleepover stuff, and we would just bring them to everyone's house. The parents hated it because we were so loud, but it was fun.
And then I find once you're up the second day, you're kind of awake. Like you don't feel sleepy for a lot of the day. You get that second wind eventually, and then you'll just like really sleep well at night the next day if you go the whole day awake. Yeah.
It's like being hungover.
It's kind of a little bit like that.
But we don't know what that's like.
Yeah.
No. So I've heard. Exactly. I remember one time I did an all-nighter for school. Like actually I had more than once, but one specific one I did an all-nighter for school for like philosophy class, and I had to do a presentation on a bunch of philosophers, and so I wrote this thing all night, and then I went into school, and I remember like my brain was just all mush. Like you're awake and you feel awake, but like if you really try to recall anything like important or like memories and stuff, all of that's kind of gone. So like I'm up on stage in my class being like, I'm trying to explain, I don't know, like Kierkegaard or something. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm trying to explain his like something fairly complicated in philosophy, but I couldn't even really figure out what I was saying. So I remember at one point I was up there on the front of the class being like, yeah, does this make sense? Does this make sense what I'm saying right now? Because I wasn't sure. And then some of my friends would be like, yeah, yeah, definitely, because they were like trying to be supportive because they knew I might get in trouble if my assignment didn't make any sense. Anyways.
Did you get in trouble though?
I didn't get in trouble. I can't remember if I got a good mark or not. But I'm pretty sure the teacher knew. He's like, he's very tired.
Something's not right here.
Yeah. But anyways, here we are. And Athena's got lots of energy.
So much. Ready
exactly.
to go.
You know who has a lot of energy, and I'm sorry if you hear them. So my neighbor, he likes to sing outside. Like he does, I don't know what he does outside. He's making some funky noises right now. So if you hear him singing, I do apologize.
Wow, sounds like a kindred spirit, Regine.
I don't know.
La la la.
No.
He just.
I wish
he
it
just-
sounded like that. Then I wouldn't have a problem with
Well,
it.
what is he singing? Is he singing like pop hits?
No.
Musicals?
It's like, I don't even know if I think he's just like trying to hit certain notes, like he's warming up his vocal cords.
Oh.
But it's like, dude, it's too early for that.
So he's just like la 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 la.
Not
la,
even.
that kind of
It's
thing?
just like, I don't even know. Do you want me to bring the camera outside so you guys can hear him?
It's okay. Might be we'll let him do his vocal warm up.
We will.
You know.
Well, speaking of music, I know Athena wants us to ask her about music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's been
So,
going on?
Tell us about that.
So for the longest time, like I've been wanting to like get into music, but like I'm not really that confident in that area. I've always just been on the side of acting. And so I'm just like, I want to do this. And I'm just like, okay. So then went to a producer, blah, blah. We made some music. And then I finally started singing it. And I'm just like, I don't like this genre. I don't know what I'm doing. Because when we were making the music, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so into this. Love it. Da 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 da. But then when I finally got up on the mic and started to sing, it's like, this is not for me. So I just want to like, the process for music is just so great because you have to discover yourself before you like create your own music, because you have to be 100% comfortable with who you are, because singing is like a full exposure of what your thoughts are and who you are. Because, and also if you're singing like a genre or words that you don't like, you're not going to be passionate about it. So, and which is a story with Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse actually she didn't like jazz, and she was known for jazz, but she absolutely was in hell singing jazz. Like she didn't like it.
Oh, wow.
So like a long time to discover yourself and then make music. So that's just the process that I'm going through right now. I'm in the discovery phase, and I think I'm finding myself slowly, but it might change in the future. Yeah.
Cool. So you're just trying to find which genre you feel like
Yeah.
right to sing it. Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we'll be eagerly anticipating. So is the long-term plan? I guess you want to put out songs, or you want to put out an album, or what do you want to do?
Yeah. I mean, like put out a song, like see how it does, see how I feel about it, and then because your breakout song is just like so important to me because it shows like what do people see in that breakout song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like it kind of reflects everything in the future that you are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the breakout song is just super important. Yeah, and I'm on that journey right now. It's like scary but so exciting, and it's so long, like the journey. So I'm just like freaking out, but so excited just to get to the end and just create that one song that has everything that I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, we cannot wait. And you know, when your music comes out, you got to play it here on the Sit Down.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get you back on here for sure, and hopefully in person. That'll be good. Because
Totally.
Would you sing live for us in studio?
Yeah, I have. The first time I went to the studio, I did sing live.
in our very, very first episode.
Yes.
She did?
I did.
It was 141 episodes ago. I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, I know we talked about it. I know briefly. It's like we're kind of right on the cusp, I think, of starting to consider having the episodes in person again, because things are, I don't know, I feel like we're at this really interesting tipping point, because like I know in Ontario, for example, the numbers, they've come way down. We're in like around 200, but then they've kicked up a little bit. They're like 220. And so now I think they're waiting to see if like, is this 220 like a blip and it's going to go back down? Text Jennifer today at 647-403-8887. Don't deal with just anyone. Speak to a professional. Jennifer C. at Home Life Culture Link. To see her current listings, visit homelifeculturelink.com. The Mortgage Godfather is here to give you advice with any mortgage needs you may have, and he will shop to find you the best mortgage. Nino Sai Mecca, mortgage agent. He'll give you an offer you can't refuse. He'll give you an offer you can't refuse. Find out more at mortgagegodfather.ca or call 905-604-6955. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs, and change watch batteries, all done on site. And we have an amazing deal worked out with them, don't we, Regine?
We do. Oh, sorry. We do. If you go in and let them know Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right.
Sorry.
It's like, we do. All right. Are you going to tell us what it is? Oh, that's right, everybody. 15% off, 15%. Yeah, mention the show. Tell them Scott and Regine sent you, and get yourself a fantastic piece of jewelry. And you can find out more at jewelryforever.ca. And you know, if you guys would like to advertise on the show, it's very, very simple, isn't it, Regine?
It's simple. All you guys have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we do this show live every week. And we also do the ads live every week. What does that mean? It means that you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time in a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's magical, Regine. It's incredible. It's just the best.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy. That's right. That's right. So get in touch. radioshowad@gmail.com. And we're back.
I do apologize. I was reading a message from someone that wants to be a guest on the show, so I was responding, and I was like, oh no, I'm on.
It's just funny because you're like, don't we, Regine? We have a great deal. Yes, we do.
And you're just like, oh yeah. Like,
Whoops.
But we got through it. So everybody, we're back. If you're just tuning in, we are here with a very talented actress, Athena Park. And we were just talking about TikTok trends. Regina, in fact, I've been meaning to give this update
No.
for several episodes. But I kept forgetting. But now I feel like I just want to. Okay, so Athena, are you familiar with the no poo community?
No. What is that?
I like saying the name. It's not what it sounds like, but I'm sure they use that name on purpose. But it's so
the no shampoo wave.
yes, that's it.
Oh,
Yes,
it is. Okay,
this is what it is. Okay, nice. So you've heard of it. Or
No.
maybe you have.
I haven't.
Well, it's a good guess. But yeah, so over like a month ago now, I was sitting outside and I saw this video pop up, and it was like this guy being like, the title I believe was "I haven't shampooed in." Now I'm confusing myself. I can't remember how long. It might have been a month. It might have been 6 months. It might have been a year. I can't remember. But I was like, that's weird. And he talked about how, like, basically when you shampoo every day, it causes your head, because you're constantly removing the natural oils from your head, it causes your head to overproduce oil. And his idea is his theory or whatever was that that's why you have to shampoo every day, because you're producing so much extra oil. It's almost like you're creating this cycle. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I guess I'll try it. So I tried it for a week and I didn't shampoo. And I found that there was like no real change in my hair. And then I tried to go for a second week, but then I by accident, shampooed my hair on Wednesday. Like I just without thinking, I like grabbed the shampoo and just used it. But then I finally sort of got into the habit. And now, Regine, it's been either 4 weeks or 5 weeks where I have not used shampoo on my head.
So Athena, just to also give you a little bit more information on this, a few weeks ago, I texted his girlfriend being like, hey, does his scalp smell bad? Like, does his hair smell weird? She says he smells better not shampooing his hair.
Yeah. But she said that's because the shampoo I was using, she didn't like the smell of it.
Oh.
Right. However, there's no bad smell that's coming along with it. Because here's the thing. So I will say, I'm still like, I still shower every day. I'm a daily shower person. Okay. I'm a daily shower person. But instead of shampooing, I basically massage my scalp, with water. And then one thing I did find that's interesting is I have been using conditioner sometimes. Because the weird thing is, like, even though it's
Isn't that
not
cheating?
No, I mean, I don't think it's not like a magic. I don't know.
Cheating.
I don't think there are rules. It's like basically, here's the thing. Okay, what I've been waiting for this whole time is, like, I expect that I'll hit a point where I'm like, okay, I gotta shampoo now, because, like, oh man, it's been so long and my hair's so heavy and so greasy and like, ugh, right? But what's weird is we've been like over a month now, and that hasn't happened. Like, I don't. It's weird because, like, it's just an experiment. It started as an experiment, but now I'm like,
now it's a lifestyle.
This is how my hair looks. Like, because I was expecting, oh no, am I gonna get flaky? Am I gonna get dry? Is it gonna get really greasy? But so far it's just kind of. It doesn't feel any different. Like, I come out of the shower, I brush it, I blow dry my hair, and then it just feels like hair.
So it's not greasy at all.
No.
But Scott, have you started working out yet?
Very little. Very little.
So do us a favor. Start working out this week.
Yeah, like if I start getting really... You're saying, like, if I get really sweaty, right? Yeah, it'll... maybe. But it's a weird thing.
Test it. Work out.
Yeah.
Wait, so what does this have to do with, like, no pooing?
No shampooing.
Shampooing. Yeah. Yeah, there's no actual poo involved, Athena. It's not related.
Guys. She has this left. It's okay.
That's true.
Because before I just heard... No, have you heard of, like, the no pooing challenge or whatever? And I'm like, no. And I'm just like, does this have to do with, like, the no shampooing thing?
Yeah, the P
It's
O
coming
O.
together, guys.
The P O O at the end of shampoo.
Yeah.
No poo.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I will say I'm almost positive that whoever chose that name did it because of the funny name.
Yeah.
But no, there's no actual.
Don't worry, he's not constipated.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah. That's all still the same. That's all still the same. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the only thing is I don't know. Like I don't know when to end this experiment because I can't think of. I'm still maybe you're right, Regine. What you just said is like if I start really working out or doing really sweaty things, or you get like maybe. But the thing is, even that like when I go into the shower, like because for example, like I still use product in my hair sometimes. Like yesterday, I used hairspray, right? But then when I get in the shower, it comes out like you just water hitting it, it just breaks down and it's gone. So I don't. So even if I start working out and then I hit my head with like, if I like, I'm all sweaty. But if I rinse it, it's gonna just rinse out. I don't know.
Well, the chemicals in your hairspray are still in your hair. Like you're not washing it out with shampoo. You're just rinsing it out with water. So it's technically still there.
Could be. Yeah, maybe. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know how long is this experiment gonna last. I figure I'm just waiting until the day that I'm just like I'm like, oh man, it's so gross. I've gotta like but I just after a month I would have thought I would have hit that point already.
Yeah.
It's just weird how like I'll run my hand through my hair and and the reason I started using conditioners because weirdly it almost felt sometimes how I would imagine my hair if I thought my hair was dry. Like it almost felt like because apparently the conditioner, what it does is conditioner like coats your hair to give you that like smooth feeling.
Yeah.
And so because I'm not conditioning, I'm not getting that, right? So anyway, no poo.
You're still cheating. You're still putting something in your hair while you shower.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, what's the thing? I saw somebody else, another person on doing the no poo thing. Like, I think I said this before, Regine. Like, she has this whole routine.
Athena's gonna start laughing.
This no poo thing. No, but she uses like she has a spray bottle of like apple cider vinegar and baking soda, and she makes this whole thing. And like it takes her like so long to go through her hair. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Like if you're still putting stuff in your hair like that, it's this whole thing. I'm like, I'd rather.
It's like natural shampoo for her.
Yeah, yeah. But like that seems like too much. So we'll see. Anyway.
I hope you realize when we go back into studio, I'm going to bring dry shampoo and just spray the heck out of your scalp.
So I'll be like, no. Yeah.
Maybe you are. Okay, I think, Athena, so you know how he says he uses hairspray? What if he's lying and is actually using dry shampoo?
I agree with you. I think the conditioner is also cheating.
Right?
Like, it's a big time cheating.
What kind of hairspray do you use? What is the brand? What does it look like?
It's a purple bottle.
Is it the Aussie one?
No. I bought it at Winners.
Okay.
You know,
does
Winners
it
has
say
like
dry shampoo or does it?
No, but wait, dry shampoo doesn't like hold your hair in place, does it?
It gives you more volume. Have you felt a little voluminous lately?
Well, it just hold because I started using hairspray because like for the longest time I was using like what do you know that like you like a wax or whatever that they but then I noticed like in fact Athena whenever I'm on set and the hairstylist does my hair, they never use the wax stuff. They always brush it into place and then hairspray it because that holds it. So I was like, well, if that's what they're using on me, maybe that's what I should use. So I switched to but I don't think dry shampoo would hold it. Like it makes it like almost like a shell. If I don't touch it, it like holds it. If you really
Well, okay, fine. When we go back to studio, I will bring dry shampoo and spray your hair.
Scott's like, no.
But what does dry shampoo do? Like where does the dirt go?
It gets absorbed by whatever's in the dry shampoo.
I don't think it gets absorbed. I just think the dry shampoo is like powdery, so it makes it like a matte look. Because when you're greasy, it's shiny. So then when you put dry shampoo, it's like a matte thing. It's like matte powder on your face to make the shine go away. Yeah.
I see.
I never really use it. So
it doesn't actually go anywhere. It just kind of...
Yeah, it just kind of just stays there.
I remember when I had my hair red, the hairstylist was like, don't wash your hair every day because the red dye will come out. So I tried dry shampoo, but I have eczema, so I can't use it. It irritated my scalp. So then I started using baby powder. But then you have red hair and then you have baby powder everywhere. So not a fun look.
When did you have red hair? Did I know you when you had red hair?
I had red hair in 2011, so probably not.
Yeah. Like how red was it? Like really red? Like
Let me look for a photo.
okay.
Keep talking.
Wow.
I miss
Well, so
my
like-
red hair.
Well, maybe it's time to bring it back, Regine.
Yeah.
No. Too much work.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like you just said. Yeah. Because you had to get it. I guess to make it red, you had to get it bleached first.
Mm-hmm. And then you have to like maintain the red, and then
Yeah.
too much work.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that anymore.
Yeah. I've only dyed my hair once.
Oh, I've gone through phases. I've had red, I've had pink, I've had
Yeah.
blue, I've had blonde. I actually liked
Wow.
the blue hair. Let me show you because I think
You
I
had
just
blue hair.
Yeah. It didn't last very long. It was like a week, and then I was like, I'm over it.
I've
Huh.
never dyed my hair ever.
Ever?
And because like I'm half white, half Asian, like my
Yeah, me
hair is
too,
like
yeah.
kind of light. So then
Yeah.
I would go into auditions as like a young girl, and they would be like, "Can you dye your hair? You shouldn't dye your hair."
Here's
And
my
I'm
blue
like,
hair. Can you see that?
Wait,
Oh.
that suits you.
Oh.
So that was my blue hair, and it lasted maybe a week.
Oh,
and
it almost
then-
doesn't look blue. It just kind of almost looks like there's like a cool shimmer.
It was like an ombre, so it was dark up here, and then it kind of faded to blue.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then, well, it was easy because I was already blonde, so I went blue after that.
Cool.
And then,
Oh, hello, Crafty. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. And Nightma's here too. Hello, welcome. If you guys
And
are
then
just
here's
tuning in,
Red.
we're here with Athena Park, actress. Oh, nice.
Oh.
this is a
Okay.
long time ago.
So, Athena, you would go into auditions and they would be like, "You dyed your hair," and they'd say you shouldn't dye your hair.
Yeah, because like there was like this. Well, this was a long time ago, mind you, and I'm not like gonna say any names or whatever. But I would
Yeah.
go into an audition, and they would be like, "You're Asian, you can't dye your hair. Like you have to keep it black." And
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, first of all, my hair's not black. My hair's brown. Like I'm half Asian. Accept it. Like, and they would,
Yeah.
and they would freak out on me. They would be like, blah blah blah. You're like, you shouldn't dye your hair because it was so light. Because the sun makes it more blonde.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
mine
every
too.
time I would
Yeah.
go to an audition, it would be lighter because in the summer, blah blah. And they would like
Wow.
literally get mad at me, and I'm just like, so what if I'm 8 years old and I dyed my hair? Like you don't have any control over that.
Yeah.
That's
weird.
weird. So wait, they were telling an 8-year-old to color their hair, to change their
No, they're
natural
saying-
hair color?
No, they were saying, well, because they thought she had changed her hair color,
Yeah.
and they were telling her, they were trying to be like, you shouldn't dye your hair,
Yeah.
even though she hadn't. That was her natural hair color, but they thought that her natural hair color would be black because she's Asian, but she's
That's-
mixed.
That's a little interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
It's
Dye it
interesting, yeah,
red.
'cause I have the same issue. Like my hair's like clearly my hair's darker than yours, but it's brown. But in the summer, same thing. Like I always get these tinges of like red. Same within my beard and stuff. I get all these red hairs in my beard because my dad's hair is strawberry blonde, right? So it's like, yeah. In fact, the only time I've ever dyed my hair was for a part, and in the part, it was like for this trailer that I was playing. It was so long ago. What was that? It was like I think I was playing someone who was Taiwanese, but I was supposed to be full Taiwanese. So they asked me to dye my hair black
Can
for
they
the
just
part.
spray it black?
Well, they didn't. I dyed my hair, so they had me dye. So they just asked me if I could dye it, and then I just went and dyed it. And
Yeah.
Wow.
but so it's interesting. It's almost like the reverse thing that happened to you, Athena.
Like
like-
for a role, like if you book something, I completely understand. Like do whatever you want to my hair. I signed the contract. Go ahead. But like for
Yeah.
an audition, it's like
Of course.
telling an
Yeah.
8-year-old,
Mhm.
don't dye your hair. You're Asian. Never do it. It's like, oh my god. Like
Yeah.
This is my real hair. I can't imagine what that would have been like as an 8-year-old, and they're like, "This is just me."
And I'm literally telling them like, this is my real hair. I didn't dye it. Like, sorry, it's hard
Yep.
to believe. And they'll be like, I don't believe you. Blah blah. And I'll be like, okay, can we just get on with the audition? Like,
I don't want to be here anymore.
yeah, like, right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
How strange.
yeah.
Well, just part of the another part of it, acting experiences, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you've definitely bounced back from that. And,
Yeah.
So wait, so this was when you were 8. So how old were you when you started acting?
Well, I started acting when I was like 4, and then I only booked something when I was 8. So yeah.
Oh wow.
makes sense.
And now you're 10. I'm just kidding.
And now I'm 10. Yeah.
Well, you grew up on our show. Like we were
I
talking about it
basically did, yeah.
earlier. You were on our very first episode, and then I look at your headshots now, and I'm like, wow, she's all grown up.
Yeah. No, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm just like, I have to do a double take. It's like, are you? Because I'm growing up so fast. It's like, it's scary. Like I don't look the same as like I did like 2 months ago. Like it's that big of a change.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like every single time I look in the mirror, it's like something different.
Girls' voices don't change the way boys' ones do, right?
No.
Not really, right?
No.
Not
Do they change
as
at all?
drastic.
Do they change like a little bit or no? Maybe not.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Mine got way lower. Like it's
Oh.
Mine
weird.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just thinking of like I remember when my voice changed, and it was an awkward time.
My 10-year-old, no, is he 10? My 12-year-old, he's 12. Whoops. My 12-year-old brother's voice changed. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So is it really deep now? It's deep now.
Well, to me, because I don't see him often, he's always like, he's my baby brother, like he's the youngest. And to hear him pick up the phone one day and be like, hello, like, Dad, is that you?
It's like, can I speak to my brother?
Dad, why are you answering his phone? Nope,
Yeah.
nope, it's not my dad.
Well, the tough part is the kind of transitional period because what happens is you kind of lose your voice first. It's not like you're talking like this and then you wake up and you're like, you know what I mean? It's like you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this part where you kind of lose your voice, and then there's this weird transitional part where you're kind of just like you're kind of in between the two.
Yeah.
And the tough part for me at that time was I was auditioning for like the school musical, and it was Annie. We were doing
Oh,
Annie.
I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I auditioned for Rooster, but the thing is that the part was now like before my voice changed, I would have sang it kind of up the octave, like with my high voice, right? But now my voice is dropping, but it didn't drop enough. Like I couldn't sing it in the low register, and it was too high for me in the high register now. So I didn't end up getting the part because my voice was all yeah.
I've done that to myself. I don't know if I said this on the show. Maybe I said it to you, Scott. So I had bronchitis, and the doctor said, don't talk. I didn't listen. I talked, and then I guarantee you I ruined like some sort of vocal cord in my throat, because at one point like I would laugh and then it would just drop. Like there was nothing coming out of my mouth, and I was like
a broken speaker.
Yeah, like I would talk or I'd laugh and like I'd get to higher pitch and it would just break, and I'm like, oh no, what happened?
That's what happens when you have nodes. I only know that because of Pitch Perfect, but
Oh yeah,
the main character, like she develops nodes, and like every time she talks, it's like, like
Maybe that's what happened to me.
Yeah, maybe you had some notes. Yeah, but everything's back to normal now, right? Yeah.
I mean, my voice got a little bit deeper, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need my voice. It's fine. I mean,
as a result of that, you found your voice was never the same after that? It changed?
yeah, like when we first met, clearly Scott and I never really talked to each other, but my voice, or maybe I just got more mature. I don't know. My voice was a little bit more high pitched and like I was more preppy than I am now. And then all of a sudden it's like,
Oh.
Yeah.
my voice, my laugh used to be a lot higher pitched. Now it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Listen to your doctors, people. When they tell you not to talk, don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we've got about 6 minutes left. So before so we're going to sort of move towards the end of the show, but just so we don't run out of time, Athena, why don't you let us know where people can find you, if they want to follow your acting journey and then eventually your musical journey, where can people find you?
Totally. So on Instagram, it's Athena Park, like ITS. Same thing with Twitter. And then Facebook, Athena Park, YouTube, Athena Park, and TikTok, Athena.park. So that's it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, what I'll do is I'm gonna add all those. I have your Instagram in the link in the description below, but I'll add TikTok and what was the second one you said?
TikTok,
Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter,
YouTube.
and YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will add them all down there. And I guess, Regine, should we say ours as well? We have a few minutes still. Oh, Nightma says, Scott, I ate my last night dinner at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Why?
What? I don't know. Well, hey, Athena probably did something like that too. Athena
Yeah,
was
she
up all night.
probably did. But Athena was having a sleepover. Was he part of the sleepover?
Well, maybe-
Did he have his own?
No, it was like a far away telepathy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a shared. Yeah, yeah.
Was he painting too?
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was part of the rotation. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Actually,
he was the third one. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Nightma's a she. Actually, I think she is.
Oh,
she's a she.
same
But-
thing. Oh, she was part of the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah.
There you go.
Whoever Nightwalkers, they were part of it. Okay.
Yep. Did you probably eat in the middle of the night as well? Did you grab snacks?
Yeah. Because
That's
like
important.
it was kind of like a party situation, but not. It was just like a hangout with the cast. And so it was like a potluck and I was on desserts and everyone brought it. So we had like enormous amount of food. Enormous. There was lasagna, pasta, falafels, like literally everything you can think of. It was insane.
Yum.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have not
Delicious.
been to a potluck in forever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we haven't really been to any type of like. I mean, it's been a long time
Yeah.
since we've
Yeah.
gone to anything. So yeah, she
I
goes. I am
am
a
a
she.
she.
Yeah, I knew that. I
Sorry,
knew that
Night.
already, Nightma. No, there we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would love to go to a potluck again
Yeah.
soon.
We should have a potluck the first time we're back at the sit down.
We got to do snacks. That's one thing I really miss about doing it in person because we had this nice thing going where like
Your
sometimes
mom
like
would make us breakfast.
yeah, there'd be breakfast or like remember Regine, you came back from the Philippines and you had brought like a whole bunch of snacks with you, and so we had this
Yeah.
whole episode we were like snacking on like treats the whole time.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, like
You
that's
should-
the
you
kind of
should do, like-
thing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go.
No,
No,
yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
go.
But like, you should do like a thing where it's like trying like exotic foods and then like
Mhm.
explaining blah blah. That's so cool.
You know what we
Yep.
should do? We should try TikTok trends in
Yes.
person in
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I
And
don't know, that's the
Athena
kind of
will
stuff-
join us for that episode.
Yes.
Definitely.
Queen of TikTok.
I will make a TikTok about it while we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get back soon. I mean, yeah. Basically, I feel like the next few weeks are going to be very crucial because we're going to see whether or not it continues to go like this or whether it goes. So, I have a feeling it's going to go down.
Let's say September. We'll see what it's like.
Well, because I'm supposed to travel to the U.S. in September. And,
Just kidding. When Scott comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just for a weekend, I'm going to the Gen Con Film Festival, everybody. But I'm hoping that all works out okay. So, yeah.
Plug that in, Scott, one more time.
Dude.
Oh yeah, everybody. Yeah, so I finished my short film, Storage Room B,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be premiering at the Gen Con Film Festival in Indianapolis, Indiana, in September. I believe the weekend is September 16th to 19th. I believe is the date. So I'm planning to be there as long as everything goes to plan. So if you guys, anybody out there in Indiana or near Indianapolis, could be a place. Yes.
That's a scary poster.
No, it's a horror movie. It's horror.
Athena's favorite.
Athena knows all about that. Exactly. All right. Well, we've got 2 minutes left, and we are going to wrap up right at 12. So, Regine, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on my YouTube channel for the pageant sit down now every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and not so much Twitter at It's Regine Alaina. Or you can continue to follow my pageant journey. Canada Galaxy Pageants is coming up, so you can continue to follow my Facebook and Instagram at Ms. MS Galaxy Canada. But do note that after August 23rd, it will no longer be my account. So maybe just follow It's Regine Alaina.
Mhm.
Where can people find you, Scott?
You can find me right here where you're watching this very video. YouTube.com/Scott Dion Brown. I'm also on Twitch and DLive, also at Scott Dion Brown. But YouTube is the best one because not only do you have the live streams, but you also get all the other fun content. For example, like my latest music video. Guys, go check it out. My latest music video is of All by Myself. The rock version. Check it out on my YouTube channel. And then you can find me on TikTok as well at Scott Dion Brown Official. And I am going to be having a new music video coming out in the next couple of days.
What?
I'm just working it. It's almost done. Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
More
So watch for that.
music?
Yes, it's coming. It's coming down the pipeline.
Wow.
Athena,
Yes.
thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I
I'm s-
always love being on the show. It's such a positive environment. Love it.
Well, we're so glad that we finally got to have you on here. Finally by yourself.
Yeah. And it definitely won't be the last time. Like I said, whenever you got, well, when we're in person again, that would be great. But yeah, if you're coming out with music, or even if you're not, if you just want to come by and just chill and eat snacks.
Do
Totally.
TikTok
Great
stuff with
stuff.
us.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Nightma, Crafty, Aoteo, Lowkey, all you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.